Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with VK 72.01 key, which is a clan versus river tank, and I think this is about the time to play with this vehicle and to show what this tank is capable of doing. I never earned this tank in the clan wars myself, but I managed to mark it pre-buffed version, and it was quite some time ago, and I must admit I'm not that familiar with this vehicle at the moment, apart couple of facts that I know this tank. With this tank, we need to shoot the gold. I remember that. And the main reason why so is because AP is kind of meh and AP is kind of derpy as ammunition. Quick information for you fellas. 7 days to go for a skill merge. Feel free to check it out. The time is running out, and whenever it will be done, the manufacturer will start making the things out, right? Or I suppose to say they will start producing the things. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. If not, it is completely fine as well. Meanwhile, we have a Berlin standard battle. I'm not going to mess around, and I will instantly load the heat ammunition, 750 alpha damage, which is absolutely glorious. And after that, we have 350 penetration, which is absolutely amazing, and we can shred the enemies without bigger problems whatsoever. Quick reminder, today we have a fresh drops. Feel free to tune in into the Twitch and feel free to farm them. Back into the video. Now, AP ammunition, 246mm of penetration. This is definition of meh. It is far away from being ideal, and if you will load high explosives, you have 85mm of penetration, which is kind of alright, and it is fine. So, since we are playing with a super heavy tank, obviously we are going to go into the heavy line and we will try to punish enemy forces who are sitting somewhere around this area. This tank has more armor than the Panzer 7 does, so that is a good thing, and all we need to do, we need to get involved here. Meanwhile, Patriot, unfortunate. For us. Unfortunately, this is unfortunate for us. No penetration, no direct hit, but what can you do? If I remember this correctly, the gun handling of this vehicle can be a bit of the pain in the butt, right? If I remember this correctly, but we will check it out. So far, it doesn't look promising, and so far, it doesn't look very good, but that is okay. This tank is still fine, at least that's what I want to believe. Meanwhile, we are going to say hello for every and each mother trucker playing over there, and all we need to do, we need to punish them, but so far I am struggling. Even 350 hits are not showing that much of the good stuff for us, which is okay. We are going to be fine and we are going to survive. What do I want to do? I want to punish this gentleman just like this. Finally, 700 in the face. That's good. So all we want to do in this situation is we want to keep punishing enemies for peeking like crazy mother truckers. That's all we have to do in this game, and we are going to be completely alright. Meanwhile, hello there, another good punishment towards the Progetto. And once again, if you are playing with this tank, don't be cheap mother trucker and go with a gold ammunition. At least I do not see anything else how you could play with this tank differently, right? Don't be cheap bastard, go with gold and everything is going to be alright. Meanwhile, we are just defending this position as much as we physically and possibly can, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. And luckily we have a Trashburn who is supporting almighty Jackpiece that right there. I would love to say hello for this 113. Beautiful punishment to the 113. Very, very nice and very beautiful. So far we are just having a great time right there, I would say. I would love to save our almighty Jackpiece, right? He doesn't need to die in this situation, and we can definitely... Ooh, I was about to say we can definitely save him, but there is nothing what we can change about that. You know what? I have an idea that if I would retreat a bit, not by much, just a little bit. If I would retreat like this, I think we could slap the living crap out of this 277, right? And we are feeling completely fine, we are feeling all right. All we need to do, we need to have a bit of the safer defense parameter here, or do we? You know what? More I think, more involved I want to get. I do not really care if I will take 500 in the face, because I can spam them for 750 or 800 in the face. So logically thinking, we can be very, very involved into this game and we can be super successful here, right? And we do not really need to think too much. Once again, 750 alpha damage is great, and enemies can't do too much for us. And this is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we want. Now we are just going to go brrr. I really want to eliminate this 113 from the game, or Patriot would work as well. Beautiful, Patriot is eliminated. Now 113 thinks that he is super powerful, but we are going to change his mind quite a bit, and now 113 has a humongous problem. And all he can do in this situation is to go to the garage. Very, very nice, fellas. Very nice. As you can see, this tank has quite a bit of the beauty. No, but skill, you gold spammer. You are spamming gold and nothing else, just spamming gold. Fellas, what are you supposed to say if you need to play with this vehicle in this way? Should I lie to you and should I say, nah, fellas, shoot the standard ammunition and bounce their shots, and after that complain how bad RNG is on this tank, right? That would be unfair from my side, right? So I want to show you the right way, and I know, that's pretty brutal. How dare Wargaming to make the gold ammunition better than a standard one? That is outrageous, and this is out of this world, right? Ooh, how dare they? But it's just how it goes, it's just how it works. There is nothing what we can change about this, apart adapting to the situation, right? And so far, fellas, I must admit I am feeling real good here. We are having a great time. We are having solid 6,000 damage, which is very much appreciated, right? And so far, the gun handling, at least in this game, is treating us super duper hyper turbo well. Let's take a second to appreciate this. We have 6.5 thousand damage for now. We have 5.2 thousand blocking damage. We have 800 assisting damage, and yet still I think I could have been tiny touch more aggressive, and I could make a bit more pressure towards the enemies here as well. I think this is definitely important thing to highlight. But hey, it is still a great game. Meanwhile, I have a feeling that Trash 103 will keep running, so we should be able to find a decent angle to spank this gentleman, will we? No, unfortunately we won't. Okay, let's teleport to the scoreboard. Beautiful game, fellas. We are back, and we are back with 6.5 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, 7 kills. I managed to slap him, actually I rammed him to death. But that is footage of screen. And all in all, we got 1.3 base experience, first by the damage, and 73,000 profits. Although, if not mission completion, we would not get any profits whatsoever. It would be pretty much losing credits, but that's to be expected. Let's keep it up, fellas. Okay, round number 2. Tier 9 matchmaking, and I am thinking about being very, very aggressive here. Hear me out. What do I want to do? I want to make pressure simply like this. Like, I want to take the middle. And I'm not planning to stop. This may be a hit or miss situation. We may be very, very successful, or alternatively, this is going to be a humongous mistake and I will cry in the corner. Either way, I'm willing to take the risk of all of this. I don't feel like I want to go around like this. I don't feel like I want to challenge the middle. I feel like I want a simple gameplay with my super heavy tank. All I want to do, I want to push through the middle, and I want to slap the enemies for their stupidity and for their mistakes, by the way. Double TVP. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, fellas. Double TVP. Oi, oi. I mean, those guys should be on the reload at the moment, right? So that is a positive thing, and that is very, very nice. That being said, I am not going to be pussy, and I am going to go like this. Speaking of the pussy, 750 in the face for this gentleman, and oh boys, look how many enemies do we have going here. I mean, holy bananas. That is something else. That is definitely something else. Okay. We are not going to caco our pants, we are going to be completely fine, and we kind of countered those mother truckers trying to be super aggressive. That is okay, and we are going to be alright. Now, all I am trying to do, I'm trying to retreat like so, and I want to keep punishing enemies for their mistakes and for their stupidity, right? Whenever this TVP will try to clip me, I will slap him like he never been slapped before. This is the play for us. This may be not the easiest play, but this is how we are going to do the things. Meanwhile, Convoy, I like Convoy, thank you very much. 750 in the face for this gentleman, that's good, fellas. That is good. You see, finding a bit of the balls, we are making this tank work pretty well for us. That is very, very good. I'm going for a blind shot like this. You never know, are you hitting shots like this or not, but I am willing to take my risk. And if you would pay attention at the hit points, how many HP enemy team has, I can promise you that they sit in the deep Kaku hole. What that basically means, their team is already GG finito, and there is absolutely nothing what they can do about this, right? This is kind of unfortunate fate for the enemy team, but that seems like it is their problem, not ours. Meanwhile, AMX, how are you doing? We are just eliminating AMX from the game, and now all we need to do, we need to start punishing the guys playing here. I do not really care about the guys who are on top of the hill, or I supposed to say a guy who is on top of the hill. I just don't care. All I want to do in this situation is I want to keep punishing the TVP, I want to keep punishing the C100 and so on, because enemy team is already dead, you know, they cannot change absolutely anything here. And now this TVP might think he is safe, but no, he isn't. He is getting himself a free ticket to the garage. Now, where the hit points goes, there is no hit points left over there, so I just do not care about those forces. All I care about is I care about the guys playing around this area, and we want to keep punishing them, right? Plus on top of that, a Starva never been spotted. Since a Starva never been spotted, what we can expect that this gentleman is sniping from somewhere over there. Yes, definitely he is. Okay. That is completely fine, fellas. We are not crying about our performance. In fact, we are feeling very, very good. We are going to try to punish this Skoda and this T30, and hopefully we will be able to spot this STR1, right? That's what we need for a full happiness. And at the moment, as you can see, I do not really care too much about all of this. Speaking about the things I don't care, hi, how are you doing? Beautiful punishment for the STR1. Once again, this tank has plenty of the beauty, and I do not really think this tank is the hardest tank to play in the world of tanks. I think this is a super important thing to highlight, right? I don't think this is the hardest tank to play with, right? Big alpha damage, quite a bit of armor. This tank doesn't have the best gun handling ever, but it is good enough for a 750 alpha damage gun, and you can play with a tank just like so. Beautiful game. Excellent. 4.4 thousand damage, 4 kills, 1.7 thousand assisting damage, second class, steel wall, great game. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we would make 13,000 credits, but since we completed the mission, we have 43,000 credits. That's okay, let's keep it up. One more. Okay, excellent. Last but not least, we have Siegfried Line standard battle. What that means we are going to take the corner and we will slap enemies in the face. The mistakes which they make, well, it's going to be kind of painful, right? That's what we are looking for. So, first things first, what do we want to do? We want to take this position here and we want to punish whoever will make pressure like this, right? That's what we want to do. So let's see. This is a perfect hold down gameplay for us. I mean, sure thing I could be tiny touch more aggressive and I could try to play over there, but I feel like it is too risky. All I want to do, I want to meet like 60 TP, IS-7, or whoever else can play hold down, and we want to slap them in the face. I think this is the best performance which we can get, right? That's what I think. Meanwhile, I kind of want to peak side-scrapping fashion over there. That's what I would love to do. But to be completely honest with you, it doesn't look like we can afford this because our team is playing here frontally, right? So we are going to be alright. Boom. Unfortunately, we hit the ally. Not much what we can change about this, but this is the situation and this is the annoying factor of this kind of gameplay. That being said, I'm going to relocate. I really hate playing somewhere hold down whenever there is guns which are going in front. This is just simply this is not so good. I was considering to take this position, but we have T95, so this is pretty much the same situation but in the different way, so this is going to be just simply annoying, right? But don't worry, fellas, we should be alright and we are going to be just fine. Meanwhile, Panzer, how are you doing, Panzer? Enjoying yourself? Unfortunately, I missed the shot over there, but that is okay. We are chilling and we are having a great time, fellas. All we are doing in this situation and in this position, we are just trying to punish enemy forces for their stupidity. That's all we are doing. Aiming towards the gun. Unfortunately, we are not penetrating Panzer 7. And Panzer 7 is screaming but still running for his life. That isn't a bad play from the enemy side, to be completely honest with you. How about this type? Do you want to pick against us? I have a feeling that he noticed that he cannot play over there, and in fact he did. He's already in the garage. That's fine. How about this phase 1? As you can see, this game is pretty much pushing each other in the butt, right? Fighting for the positions, which is a bit annoying part, but I do not really think we can change something about this. And plus on top of that, there is a Panzer. For Panzer S, we do not really need to shoot the gold ammunition. Standard ammunition is definitely more than enough. So let's punish this gentleman. Kaboom, beautiful punishment for 800 in the face. That is completely fine. Also, our team is winning by 3000 hit points, so we are sitting very, very good over there. And all we need to do, we need to eliminate this gentleman from the battle, just like we almost did, fellas. Almost did. Skill, what do you mean almost did? Well, unfortunately, I low roll it, but what can you do? That's okay. How about this object sitting over there? We are sitting all right. We are going like this, even though if I will trade... that was a bad shot by me. Can't complain. I was about to trade with this object, but unfortunately I just simply missed my shot. That is definitely my mistake. That is my fault. I cannot change absolutely anything about this, but we are okay. Kaboom, another shot, 700 in the face. Good, fellas, good. We are doing a great job with this tank, and I believe it looks powerful. And there is a reason why this vehicle is rated epic in the index page, right? Because this tank is rated epic. And in my opinion, this is one of the more powerful tanks out there. The combination of the things feels just simply right with this tank, right? I mean, he was trying to do his best, fellas. This gentleman was trying to do his best, but hashtag never lucky. We are going to go sideways like this. I don't care if he would hit me for a moment. I just do not mind. We eliminated him from the game and we have another okay game. I mean, for this tank, 3,600 for us is not necessarily a good result, but this is what we have and this is what we need to be happy about, right? Meanwhile, maybe we will fix it and maybe we will push it towards the 4,000, but to be completely honest with you, that looks pretty complicated unless... unless we would hit the shot, but we didn't. That's fine. Let's see the score and let's see our performance, how we did. Excellent. And we are back. 3.6 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage. Too bad enemy team had no team, but it happens. We are third by experience. We are third by the damage. We lost 37,000 credits, but that's to be expected. And our performance with this tank is 4.8 thousand average damage and 1,000 assisting damage. I could not ask for more. This is absolutely amazing. And average blocking is 4.5 thousand. Bloody crazy tank, fellas. Would I take it from the Clan Wars? I would. And the thing is, it's no warm-up needed for this vehicle, nothing. Just pure love, pure enjoyment, and just a great session overall. So if you are looking for a super heavy, I would definitely recommend this vehicle from the Clan Wars. Quick reminder, fellas, the drops are available this weekend. If you want to farm them, feel free to do so. And thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.